guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas Day 18. I thought I would do something a little bit different in today's video. Also, sorry if you can hear the dryer in the background. The dryer's going, but hopefully it doesn't affect the sound or anything. But yeah, I thought I would do something a little bit different instead of like a vlog today, just kind of like more of a chatty video. So I popped over a Q&A box over on my Instagram stories yesterday, asking quite a few just like general questions about anything at all. So I've got heaps of great questions. So I thought I'm about to sit here and do my makeup. So I thought I would, yeah, just sit here and chat. And then a few of the questions were about, like, involved Harry, so he will join us in a moment and answer some questions as well. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone for submitting questions, and I hope you enjoy today's version of the video, and we'll be back to regular vlogs tomorrow. Okay, welcome.
Thanks for having me. It feels like an interview.
I know, it feels like we're auditioning for something, doesn't it?
Are you reading them to me, or?
I'll just read them out and then we can chat about them. So I think we'll do the few with Harry first so that he can join in. Start off with this one because it kind of involves both of us. It says, how to both have dreams and career goals whilst also wanting a family. You do it so well.
No, we don't. It's so hard.
Well, I just think like, so we both, also I just want to preface this by saying, because sometimes you can see on social media and not really realize the full extent, but we're very grateful that we have a lot of support around us. Like, yeah. I really understand that some people, not everyone has that opportunity to have family support, and yeah, I just want to say, like, you know, we are very grateful to have that. Harry obviously you have a very full-on job, and I have like goals and stuff that I want to work on as well, and we have conversations about this all the time.
The toughest thing is probably deadlines. We get to a point where, you know, we've both got work that we need to do, and we'll both be at home, and it might be just around dinner time even, but we've both got jobs that need to be done. Like, you might have a post that needs to be up at 7 o'clock, and I've got reports or
an email or a call.
An email or a phone call that I need to do at 7 o'clock. And we've both got work to do, but we've also got a little one that wants dinner and wants to get ready for bed. So it's really hard in those situations, but
I think our biggest thing will probably, we're still working on this as well, but we're trying to just be the best team. I think if you're both a really good team, working on, like, you both understand each other's goals, and I think talking and communicating about that, what we both want out of our goals and what we want, like, separately goals and also joint goals.
And it fluctuates a lot too. Sometimes we'll be at home and we'll just say, you know what, who cares if we miss this deadline, you know, Camilla, we just want to have a family dinner, and those things are really important. And then
in that moment,
just in that moment, we might have had a rough day, or Camilla's had a rough day and just wants to.
She needs us,
And then other times it's okay. You know, we really need to knuckle down for a couple of days and get things done, and all of a sudden, you know, you have to sacrifice a lot of that time and say, okay, well.
Yeah. So I think at the end, first and foremost, we both agree that our family, like, is the number one thing to us, and it's, at the end of the day, that's the most important. I think having that purpose to set you up for, like, that's why we have these goals. So I think it's like that really helps. But to answer the question, I think just communicating, both being a team, and just both talking about what you both want, like, what are both of your goals, and how can you work best to achieve both of them. Like, I think it's so important to, you still can have goals and have things that you want to achieve in life. Like, just because you've become a parent, it definitely doesn't mean you can't have all of those things. It just means you have to do things slightly differently. Yeah,
and I just think it's probably making sure that, you know, whoever asks that question, don't think that it comes easy to us.
No.
Don't think that we do it super well.
And I think like tag teaming, we often tag team a lot at night, or with things with Camilla, like, hey, can you do this part, because I really have this that's important to me at the moment for work. And then, you know, if you say I've got to have this done in 5 minutes, so if you can do it in 4 minutes, then that gives me time to do mine. Yeah. Or also another thing is both respecting each other's job, and like having respect for each other's like goals. So I think that's really important. Oh, Harry's advice for someone wanting to get into real estate. I thought that was a good question.
Do you know where they're from?
No, it doesn't say that. So
I will just speak from my
just general
own
advice,
experience, because every town, city, state, country would operate very differently. It's such an amazing career and rewarding career if you work hard at it. It's probably not just the job, it's the lifestyle that it can create for you as well. It hasn't just been a career thing for me. If you really work hard at it and you get proper coaching in it, it can really change who you are as a person. It can help you become more driven, and you only get rewarded for the work you put in. So if you work,
it's like you get out what you put in.
Yeah, it's really about, you know, if you want to succeed, the opportunities are there. So I would just say, if you're going to get into it, give it 110% from the start, because it takes a long time to build relationships with your clients and create a presence, because it's a competitive industry as well. There's 40 other agents in my town and not that many properties, so it's very competitive, but
like it doesn't, there's room for everyone. Like, don't think that you 100%. Can't get into it.
No, it's just endless opportunity. Whoever it was, feel free to message me.
Yeah, Harry's always happy to talk about this stuff,
because it's very broad in terms of whichever marketplace you go into and whichever business you go into, really. I'm with a national franchise. They offer really good training and support, which I wouldn't have succeeded without that. So
I think you made a really good point about saying how it's like not just a career thing, like you've grown so much as a person.
Yeah, before I started the job, I had no real purpose in what I was doing, where I was going.
Also something, like, to give context, when we were first together, or really early on, like, you just didn't have much confidence in, like, talking on the phone, or...
Yeah,
like,
so I couldn't call up a restaurant
and even make a booking for dinner.
I was just terrified of the phone. I'm a typical, what are we, Gen X?
I don't even know what, no...
Millennial,
oh, yeah,
Gen Y,
millennials,
whatever it is.
Whatever we are.
Young generation that
not
just
good
never
on the
calls.
phone.
Everyone
Same
texts.
as, like, if we were at a restaurant and Harry wanted to ask for some tomato sauce for his chips or whatever, he would be like, can you ask? I don't want to ask the waiter. And to give context, now Harry like stands up in front of people and calls like an auction or talks on the phone every day. So you can definitely grow as a person.
Anyone can do it. You don't.
Yeah.
So the person who asks, doesn't matter what personality traits you've got, I guarantee mine will worse. So as long as you've got a passion for the industry, you've really got to love what you do. You've got to be consumed by it 24/7 and know what's happening. But if you love it, you'll be great at it.
Give it a go. Someone said this question, but I don't know, like, if this is for Harry can definitely answer this better than me, but I don't really know what the question is. It just says investment properties, long term, or buy, sell, buy, sell.
I'm thinking they mean buy and sell the investment properties and then flip them.
Yes, like keep turning them over. I mean, that's a very like everyone, there's probably no...
Yeah, it depends. I still think there's a good market for flipping property, especially in the marketplace I'm working in. I think probably broader to across our state and country at the moment, finding a property that's finished. No one wants to do renovations these days.
Taking so long.
It takes so long and it's expensive and it's just hard to do when people are so busy. And I think if you can find a property that needs a lot of work, flip it and turn it into something that's ready to go, it'll be very popular once it's finished. You can make some money off it. And you can make a bit of money off it. There's always a bit more of a risk in it. The reward's obviously going to be a lot better. An investment property long term, always going to work. I don't think there's ever been a long-term projection where a property has gone down.
So what do you say in long-term? Like, what's long-term? Like, how?
Well, I'm assuming 10 years
10
plus.
years,
I don't think there's been a moment in history in Australia where property prices have decreased over a 10-year period.
Yeah.
Investment long-term, you're always going to succeed. We're not going to have booms like we've just had in the last 2 years. You might only increase, 2% per year. You can almost bank on it.
Yeah, still an investment for a reason.
It's an investment for a reason. I like the idea of buying and selling. I think you can...
If you're in the position to do that.
Yeah, I'm very lucky that Paige knows how to style a home very nicely. So I think if we ever got the opportunity, I think we could do it pretty well. We've done it for 2 homes already that we live in, and I'm confident that she's done a good job.
Yeah, it just depends. Or like if you're a builder or you have access to stuff like that. Like everyone's in a different position.
But I like the concept of flipping houses. I think we're in a generation where no one wants to wait 20 years to reap the rewards for an investment property. But if you build up 4, 5, 6 investment properties over 30 years, your retirement's going to be pretty comfortable, I would imagine.
You would hope so. The next question is your favourite things about each other. Okay, I'll go first. It's obviously a very broad question as well, and there's a lot of things, obviously, that we love about each other. But I think my favorite things just generally about Harry, he's just like super, for me as well, like people say this and it's super cliche, like, oh, they make me a better person, but his personality and mine sometimes can be quite different. And Harry's very calming and very chilled out kind of personality, so it kind of grounds me a lot and helps me to be like calm and not overthink things. And like his personality really, like, I love that you're like that. Also, I think you're very driven and you're very passionate about, you know, succeeding, and yeah, just very driven to like do better things and like get us in a good position and do the best for Camilla, and an amazing dad as well.
In terms of being chill and, you know, laid back, as everyone always calls me, it's probably just more having perspective.
Yeah, you have a great perspective. That is so true. And you're very caring. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about you.
I just spoke about wanting to be a better person and wanting to strive to be a better person. Paige is just the person I look up to. I just think she's probably the perfect example of what a good person is. And you just don't make mistakes in life. You just do everything with the best intentions, and obvious things like your style and your glamour and your parenting skills. That she's had motherly instincts since we met. So just always knowing what's best for the family.
I try.
Great cans as well.
Not really. How long have you and Harry been together, and how did you meet? We've been together nearly 10 years. Next year will be 10 years together. And we don't have any exciting how did we meet stories, not at all.
Went to the same high school.
We went to high school together. We grew up in the same town, went to high school together in the same year level, so we're the same age.
Probably speak to, well, she didn't speak to me until about 6 years of schooling.
And then
I was a bit of a dork in times.
You were very shy back then, but we were in the same friendship group, you know, like
eventually,
like towards later years, like when we were
towards graduation. And
like we were in the same friendship group of boys and girls, and had a lot of mutual friends.
See each other on the weekend and that sort of stuff, but we just never talk to each other.
Too shy. We both went our separate ways after high school. I moved to Sydney for uni, and Harry moved away as well.
And then it was probably 2 years later.
Yeah, when we were 21, we just both reconnected.
Both moved home and...
Yeah, we both moved home and reconnected. I was still living in Melbourne actually though when we first reconnected.
You were.
But yeah, we both reconnected, and because we already still had that, we were in like, had a lot of mutual friends. We were still kind of connected in those ways. Yeah. So we would still see each other at things, and we just reconnected, and...
She just couldn't resist.
Totally. Yeah. But yeah, 10 years next year, that is crazy. We're getting married in like 4 weeks, so...
Incredible.
Lucky you. Okay, thanks for joining in, Harry.
No worries, I'm off to play golf.
Yeah, you have fun with that. Okay, next question is, what are you getting Camilla for Christmas this year? Well, not too much. I haven't been super organized this year. I actually just ordered her something last week, so I hope it comes in time. But if not, her birthday's in January, so I'll just keep it for then. But I ordered her a little doll's high chair, so a little white high chair for her dolls. She's obsessed with anything like that at the moment. Any like imaginary play stuff. She's got her kitchen, and she loves, you know, like playing with little food and bits and making cups of tea, playing with her baby dolls, pushing them around in the pram, feeding them, anything like that. So she'll love the high chair. She's also getting one of those plastic cars, you know, like the little trikes, Fisher and Paykel cars. When I was younger, we had the red and yellow one. She's getting the pink and white one. And let me tell you, she is going to flip her mind. She will just not be able to control herself. She's obsessed with those cars. She's also getting a swing. She's obsessed with the swings, like down at the playground, so she will love that as well. But a quick one I can answer, where are your white PJs from in your last few Vlogmas videos? So my long sleeve white pajamas that you may have seen, they are from Skims. So I absolutely love them as well. I know Skims is like quite on the expensive side, and that is the only thing that I own from them, so I can't vouch for anything else, but I can say they are 110% worth it. I actually got them from David Jones, so if you didn't know, yeah, if you're in Australia, David Jones also stock a lot of Skims stuff. So if you want to go into the store and actually feel, but the fabric's incredible, so good. I really want to get another pair. They're just so comfortable. Would love to know how you find time to declutter and set up home with a toddler. I don't really know where to start with this question, but we moved into this new home when Camilla was nearly 1, so at the start of the year, because if you've just joined or you're not really sure the backstory, we sold our previous home when I was pregnant and we purchased this home, but it needed quite a bit of renovating. So we moved in with my parents for a year because I was due to have Camilla. So we set up there whilst we had Camilla and started renovating this, and we moved in. We've nearly been here for a year. We moved in on Boxing Day last year. I've always been someone that's just not into clutter. Everything that I have has a purpose. I have a lot of decor bits and interior little bits, but I buy with intention. So everything that I buy it for a certain position or spot in my home. Like I really think about where I want things and how the style is going to look. So I feel like I don't end up with a heap of just random stuff. I also am very pro storage. Basket, like even if you don't have storage cupboards or anything like that, just get some baskets. Yeah, things like that you can just throw a heap of toys in. I just really like things to look clean and minimal. I just think the way you style your home really affects your mood. Well, at least for me it does. The point about with a toddler, I have had to just come to accept that they make mess, and that is just toddlers, so that's fine. But I also just create systems. So Camilla has a little playroom which she can make a mess and I can shut the door, but also we have cupboards that I put her toys in, and each night I just pop them back in the cupboard and shut the door. Or I have baskets, things like that, so you can just easily quickly chuck them in. It takes 2 seconds. Then you don't feel like your house is always a mess. And also with the toys, I do a thing where she's got a lot more toys in her cupboard and books and stuff like that in her bedroom that I store away, and then every month or 2 months I will just change the toys over, so she definitely doesn't have all of her toys out at one time. So it helps you feel like you've got less clutter. So hopefully that helps. But I just would say get some storage baskets, or get a little like even from IKEA or Kmart, like a little bookshelf, and just get some baskets, pop it all in there so that you can just easily throw your toys back in and it feels tidy. Okay, the next one is biggest advice to a new mum. I'm 32 weeks pregnant at the moment with my first baby. Firstly, congratulations. So excited for you. It's literally just like so much. It's like life-changing. It's just the most beautiful experience ever. And you can only experience becoming a mum or a parent for the first time once. So I would just say, seriously, soak it all up. It's just amazing. Just let things come and go. Don't have any expectations on yourself. Every baby, every birth, pregnancy, labor, everyone experiences something different. So I would just say no expectations was the way to go for me. We didn't have crazy plans or anything in place. Like, I just wanted to feel very calm, and just everything that happened, you know, just like let it come, let it happen, and then you can deal with what's happened. I just think having preconceived ideas of how it's gonna go can just lead to, like, you know, let down, and then you can feel stressed. So I would just say take it all in, really soak it up and enjoy it. And then when it actually comes, just enjoy your new bundle of joy. It's so exciting. And yeah, your life is just seriously gonna change for the better. But in terms of the actual practical advice, okay, so 32 weeks, it's happening soon for you, which is so exciting. I would say in the newborn phase, a few things. Definitely just don't be afraid to ask for help and ask for support. Like if you've got people around you, or you've got friends or family or anything like that, your partner, yeah, just asking for help. And it's okay if you need a moment to yourself, you know, to rest and recover, which leads me to just definitely looking after yourself in those first few weeks and months and year, like after your body and mind really needs to be taken care of. So it can be so easy to just fall straight into taking care of your baby, and that's your whole priority, which it is at that time. I totally get it. That's your whole priority. That's all you're thinking about. But I just always like to say, even now, Camilla's nearly 2, and I try to live by this. If I don't take care of myself, how can I, you know, be the best version of myself and the best mum I can be for her? So you do need to take care of yourself and prioritize yourself. So I would say, yeah, just like taking small moments, all the self-care bits, making sure you eat and drink, and even just trying to take a shower, like that sometimes can be the hardest thing, but it can make you feel so much better, and you just feel like yourself. Lean into this new season of life. It's amazing, and it's so rewarding and so beautiful. So just lean into it and just enjoy everything, I guess. Oh, Harry had another piece of advice, get a mister. No matter how you're gonna feed your baby, some are lucky enough to breastfeed, some choose to formula feed, bottle feed, whatever. If you are choosing the bottle route and you're gonna use formula, Harry just recommended, but I 100% agree, get a mister bottle. They are life-changing, so good. What are you most excited about for your wedding day? Well, so many things. Just everything. I'm just so excited for all of it. I just think you spend so much time planning and dreaming and coming up with everything. But I think at the end of the day, apart from the obvious, which is getting to marry Harry and getting to do all of that, I just think I'm just so excited to just spend the day together and just really soak it in and enjoy every moment with everyone that's there. And just me and Harry, I really hope we get to have time, just the two of us enjoying the moments, because that's what I'm so excited for. But yeah, I just think enjoying the whole day, taking every moment in, even the small moments, like from getting ready in the morning and having breakfast, and then just seeing our whole venue come to life and my whole vision that I'm gonna say my vision because Harry won't even know what's happening when you turn up. Like, I'm excited for you to see the decor and how it's set up. Just all of it. I'm just so excited for everything. Yeah, and I can't wait to share it with everyone. Like, share, you know, my dress. No one's seen my dress yet other than my mum. So I'm excited for everyone to see that and see Camilla and all of those things. So another question is how to find your style. I feel lost. So this is something often that people kind of either ask about, or I feel like this is people's most common struggle, I guess, is how to find your style. I think it just takes a long time of learning your own body type and your own style. How to find that is one thing, and then learning what works for you. So I definitely feel like I have learnt over the years what works best for me, what is the most flattering. There's certain things that I definitely wouldn't wear because I'm like, that doesn't suit me. That's not making me feel my best, it's not making me look my best. And most of it, it's definitely about what makes you feel the best. So I would say if you are stuck and you're not sure where to even begin, I would definitely suggest set aside some time, go for a scroll on Pinterest, Instagram. Pinterest is great because you can just type in certain things and then the algorithm knows what you're kind of looking for. So it just brings up a heap of different pins. Or when you're just scrolling on Instagram or TikTok and you see someone and you think, oh, they look great, or that outfit looks really good, just screenshot it, pop it into a folder on your phone. Or if you're on Pinterest, make a few Pinterest boards of ideas. Even on Pinterest, you can literally just type in like, because there's different types of outfits we need. If you're a mum, you can type in like casual mum outfits and it will come up with inspo. You can type in work drinks outfits. Like all of the occasions that you feel lost looking for, you can literally just type that in and see what comes up. And anything that kind of catches your eye, or you feel like, oh, I feel like that outfit looks good, just, yeah, keep a log of what you are inspired by. Definitely go to a shopping center, go to like department stores or any stores that have just a huge range, and just literally go and try on outfits, try on clothes. I just think trying on is the best way to know what makes you feel good, what makes you look good. Or if you don't have access to going to a big shopping center, you don't live close to a shopping center, go online, do a really big search just for some different things. And then I would suggest looking for a store, for example, like the Iconic. They have really great return system. You can purchase a few different pairs. Say if you're looking for jeans, purchase a few different styles, try them on at home in the comfort of your own home, try them on with other pieces that you've already owned, stuff like that. Also, another really great thing I think is go through your wardrobe. Literally take everything out of your wardrobe or do it section by section. Try everything on. Does this make me feel good? Do I feel comfortable? Do I feel confident wearing this? Is it from 5 years ago and I'm not in that phase of my life anymore? And I just think have a big cull, get rid of it, donate it, sell it, whatever you need to do. Get rid of pieces that no longer serve you and make you feel confident. We're all about feeling confident. What's the point of having pieces in your wardrobe that you're never gonna wear because every time you put it on you think, oh no, I don't like my arms in this, I don't feel comfortable in this, it's too tight. Get rid of it. Like, there's no point having clothes. They're just taking up space in your wardrobe and taking up space, you know, in your mind, cluttering everything. Get rid of things, and then you can just really sit back and curate your capsule wardrobe, which we always speak about, of things that you actually need and you're going to wear. Often when people feel lost, I feel like you also feel overwhelmed. So you're overwhelmed, you don't even know where to begin, you feel lost. Like, but also I think it's important, like I definitely have days like that where I go into my wardrobe and I'm like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed, I can't even put an outfit together today. But when I have those days, because I have found my style and I know exactly what works for me, what feels comfortable, I can just throw on go-to outfits, jeans and a top and a blazer or a cardigan, and I know that I'll feel great. And it's like a kind of like a lazy way of just throwing an outfit together, but I still feel put together and I still feel comfortable. So I just think it's so important to go and work on what makes you feel confident at the end of the day. Okay, how did you go about starting your YouTube channel? I'd love to, but worried what people would think. Okay, I'm just gonna be brutally honest with this one. 110%, just start it. No excuses, just go and start your channel. Why is it nearly 2024 and we're still caring what people think about us? I will say I fully understand what you're going through. Like, I get it. I still get it every day. Like, my YouTube videos don't get millions of views. It's not like really outstanding stuff. But you know what? At the end of the day, I just went for it and I started posting more. You're gonna have to start somewhere. Everyone does. So just start posting, whether it's whatever platform you wanna post on, whether it's TikTok or anything. But YouTube, I would say set up your account, go online, make your YouTube channel, pop in your name and all your details, and just start posting. You can start on an iPhone. You don't even have to have a fancy camera. Just start filming videos, whether it's vlog style or you want to film about fashion or cooking or fitness, whatever you want to film about, just start doing it. And if you're not comfortable talking in front of the camera, because I feel like that's where a lot of people struggle, you definitely get better at it. If you go and look at my first few videos, I definitely am not as comfortable and confident. But I would also, another tip would be, on your phone or camera or whatever, just start filming the video and you're never going to post it. Like, just film a few practice videos and pretend you're talking to everyone and you're sharing your journey or whatever, but you don't have to post it. Just practice talking to the camera. But next step, just start your channel, go for it. Absolutely dive in. 2024 is the year to just do it. Start doing it, because you don't want to, this time next year, look back and think, oh, I would have been a year in if I had started, because I have that regret. Why didn't I start earlier? I wish I had have just stopped caring what people think. Like, we all have that fear, but we can't let fear stop us from doing great things, because life is way too short to stop, you know, not do things we want to or we enjoy because someone else might be judging us. Also, you just have to remember the quote that's like, what other people think of us is none of our business. And that really serves me well, because if they're going to judge you, well, what is that to you? It's none of your business. Let's not let it affect us. Don't even worry about it. Half the time people either jealous, like they wish they could be doing it, or even if they are judging, why are they judging? Like, who's judging people these days for doing things that they want to do? We're not about it. We're just going to do things next year. Everything that we want to do, let's just do it. Don't let people come into your mind. Just do what you want to do and just have fun doing it. I think that's the key. This next question is kind of related to that as well. It says how to get into content creating. Again, along the same path, I just think just start doing it. You have to stop thinking, oh, but I don't know how to do it all yet. I don't know how to, you know, really good at editing, or I'm not really good at editing photos or videos, or I don't know what to post. You just have to start, and then you slowly get better at it. You just slowly work out your own style. And that's another thing. It's such an oversaturated market, all of this social media. Everyone tends to kind of end up being the same. Like, everyone does the same stuff. So just stop trying to look at other people and get ideas. Just like do what you want to do, stay in your own lane, and just post. Just start posting and start engaging with other people and other online creators, and just start, you know, getting out there. Getting yourself out there, I think, is the biggest thing. But start practicing at home, film some videos. If it's fashion or whatever it is, cooking, just start filming it. I would say go and buy a little tripod for your phone. I literally use a tripod. This is my tripod for my camera. I also have one for my phone. It's literally from Kmart. So you don't have to go and spend a lot of money getting all of the good, big gadgets and stuff. You can slowly build that up over time. Go to Kmart and buy a really cheap tripod and just start taking photos. Yeah, you can take mirror selfies if that's what you want to do, or you can film videos in your kitchen if you want to do cooking or whatever it is. just start doing it. Best time to start is now. We tend to pick at ourselves so much that I think it really holds us back. So I'm trying to work on that. So my biggest advice is just like post it, just get yourself out there, just be confident as well. And people are drawn to confidence and happiness. And I think if you're portraying that, people are really affected by it and then really will engage with you. So please just go for it. I hope everyone watching like just really feels confident to go for whatever they want to go for. Don't worry about anyone else. Just worry about yourself and what makes you happy. Okay, I'm gonna pick just a few more questions. There's quite a few, but I've tried to pick a very diverse range. So I hope that hopefully we're covering a lot of topics, but this one is about our home. It says, love your home. What would you describe your style as? Firstly, thank you so much. I love our home as well. I would say my home style is I would say it's very classic. Classic meets traditional and minimal. This home is a very old home. So I've tried to play on the traditional and classic elements of the home, and it's a little bit more modern, but it's definitely classic provincial style, I would say. I just think it doesn't have one style. I just think it's very much my personality all blended in. Classic, traditional, and neutral, I would say. Okay, and then the last question that I'll answer today, I'm nearly finished doing my makeup. I'm just gonna do my lips, is what are my goals for 2024? Love this question. I am really obsessed with goal setting, and anyone that knows me will probably know that. I chat about it all the time, and I just love, not so much goal, I think it's like intentions. Goals, so I'm not gonna call them resolutions because I don't think that's the right word. I prefer goals, meaning goals that you can have it written down, you can check in on it, and there's ways that you can kind of track how you're going with your goals. And I love to write goals for different things. You might have family goals, you might have finance goals, you might have personal goals, fitness goals, health, work goals, whatever it is, career goals, whatever you're doing. I think it's good to focus in on different areas and then really check on them throughout the year. Check on how you're going, check your progress. There might be things that have really worked and things that you've ticked off, and it's so exciting when you get to tick off a goal. But my personal goals, or my general goals, an overall goal for me for next year is just going to be organization. I just think this year has been a year of moving into the house, stepping up my work and my business side of stuff, and wedding planning and renovating the house. So I think it was a very unsettled year in terms of everything happening all at once. So I think next year I really want to get more organized just with life. And I think I want to lean into the mum life and work life side of things and find a really great balance. And I want to be more organized with everything that I can be. There's a better way to do things. I want to know about it. So I just want to be, have more time back in my day to focus on things that I want to work on and grow, rather than spending time. I feel like I've been playing catch up a lot, whether that's with work, laundry, cleaning the house, cooking, like just everyday stuff. I feel like I've always been playing catch up, and I've tried to be as organized as I can, but I want to set better systems in place for next year, just for our whole family. So I think that's one big goal, is just organization. Same with my work. I just want to feel more organized and just achieve a lot more and be more organized with everything to do with work. So I think overall my intention for the whole year is just organization. Then Harry and I have like our own family goals, which we will work on, and we've got things that we want to achieve and do in terms of business stuff. I'll finish a few things with our renovation, and keep continuing to build on our house and our home. Then I also think just family goals. So with Camilla, like we'd love to, family goals as in with us, the three of us, like maybe taking family holidays or just setting out things like that. But I think starting from the bottom and working on work-life balance is going to be really key. But just stepping every aspect of my life, like stepping it up, moving forward, smashing my goals. I think this year was a really good stepping stone, moving into the house, starting a bit more work, getting back into work a bit more, getting into a good groove with Camilla and mum life. So I think really just stepping it up more and just going for it, being organized, smashing my day, like getting more out of myself, with fitness, with everything, just really taking care of myself, and just working on every aspect, I guess. I don't have one overarching goal, like I really want to buy this or achieve this. I just think it's an overall feeling of I just want to feel more content with the balance of everything. Like I'm achieving good in every area, but I'm also well aware, because I've learned lessons this year, that I've really learned that you can't be 100% in every area all at once. So sometimes things have to drop back for you to achieve in other ways, and I think I've really learned that now. So especially being a mum, it's really hard to balance it all. So I think going forward, I just want to really focus on doing a little bit better in every aspect, but knowing that sometimes it's okay to not achieve everything all at once. There's a time for everything, but it can't be all at once. And I think I've really learned that, which I'm grateful for. I hope 2024 brings everyone a lot of health and happiness and just contentment. And I think there's a lot going on. It's a hard time for everyone. It's a hard time financially for people, and it's a hard time, just, it's a lot. Everything is a lot sometimes. So I hope whatever your goals are for 2024, yeah, I hope you sit down and take some time over the holiday period to really think about what you kind of want to work on, and just go about it, and yeah, smash your goals. Don't be worrying about, you know, things or people, or just go out and do what you want to do. So I hope everyone gets to feel like that in 2024. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed today's little Vlogmas episode. So, sorry it was a bit different. I just thought it would be nice to kind of have a sit down video and chat a bit more. Hopefully you enjoyed it, but the vlogs will be back tomorrow. Just finished my makeup. I'm gonna go start my day now. So I hope you all have a really lovely day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what are your goals, or what are you working on for next year, or if you liked any of the other questions, please join in the comments, and yeah, we'll chat. And I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Thanks guys.